up, tubers? It's Tuesday. You know what day it is. Beers with Bros.
Yup.
Let me get the comments thing brought up here. One person in the house already.
How's it going? Whoever you are. Yeah. So.
Where we're at.
Oh, what's up, River Rat?
Ain't been to a live stream in a little while.
Yeah, I think you might have missed our last one, I think. Maybe. But, yeah, I got some things to show you guys tonight.
Yep.
Is that the box?
What box? This one?
Yeah.
No, that's
I was
just.
about to say, that thing's huge.
Oh, it is that big.
It is?
It is. It's like this.
Shoot, I didn't know that.
I went and got like the $13 shipping box.
You didn't bring that, did you?
No. I went and got a $13 shipping box.
What's up, Pokem Dano? That's alright. Don't worry about it, River Rat. We didn't have very many people watching last week, so didn't really talk
Yeah.
about it a lot.
If y'all would go and share this video right now,
So we get some more.
we get some more people in here. Give us a big thumbs up. You know, it helps our channel out a lot.
But yeah, we'll be drinking our favorite beers
And whiskey again.
and Coke and whiskey.
Speaking of Coke and whiskey.
Hope I can put that much in my, or sorry about the mouth.
No,
Yeah,
that's lady.
that's a little better.
That's enough, little lady. There, what's up, one?
Dude, I mixed this stuff with Mountain Dew last night, and she wasn't very good.
That was probably like one of those.
She was not
pale
very
ales.
good at all, guys.
Like one of them pale ales right there.
No, it was better than that. Yeah,
Nasty shit.
but I'm getting excited. We've been working on our jerseys and talking about what our route's going to look like. And
Has everybody seen our jerseys? I posted them on like every social media
Yeah.
site. So everybody's seen them. We're still doing a little changes. We're still in the works with a local company here that's looking to sponsor us.
yeah, hopefully they get back to us. And
That is amazing.
is it? Way better than with Mountain Dew. Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
yes, it looks sweet.
they're pretty hefty, expensive though. But
Well, he's getting a long sleeve hoodie and a long sleeve sun shirt, and I'm getting the long sleeve hoodie and a short sleeve sun shirt. It'll get hot.
I'm always cold.
Yeah, he's freezing all the time.
Shoot, at work everybody's wearing their short sleeve shop shirts, and I got a sweatshirt on.
Sweatshirt and probably some damn bib overalls and
No,
some thermals
I
and
don't
shit
do
with
it.
like hot hands in there.
No, I'm not that cold. Jeez. But yeah, got my box from my dates from KO,
Yeah, bro, we're gonna show them off tonight.
and yeah.
Just gonna kind of bullshit. We're gonna talk about our favorite ways to fish, our favorite styles.
All right, we got 7 people watching. I can start on this. When you throw square bills, do you go up to the bank, all the way up to the bank, and then cast like
Down the bank,
down the bank,
about 6-8 foot off the shoreline,
Or-
and cast straight down
or
in the rocks.
do you go to where you can barely hit the bank, like out of 45, and you cast?
He's
that
casting
way?
45, pulling it out into 9-10 foot of water.
Yeah,
A 4 foot diving square bill into 10 foot of water.
fast feet up.
No,
And
once
they're
it
sitting
comes,
on
once,
that
once a
ledge.
square bill comes off of the rocks, it's useless.
Then it's just a crankbait at that point.
They're not gonna come and get it.
Yeah, they do. They
Every
do.
fish he's ever caught with a square bill has been up on shore. He's caught
wrong.
none out in open
He's
water.
Wrong.
Watch it. We got the videos.
Tell me how you would throw a square bill. You don't go right up to the shore and go down.
I don't. I turn the boat sideways on the shoreline, about 8 to 10 feet off the shore, and throw down this way, throw down this way. Move the boat. Fish that 2 or 3 times with a couple different square bills, and then move.
It's not how you're supposed to do it.
Okay.
You throw a 45 this way.
I've never
Oh,
heard
yes.
of anybody throwing a 45 rolling the boat down the shoreline this way at fucking negative or positive 10 knots.
No, I put the
Flicking
trolling
like this,
on the
clearing
lowest setting.
30 feet of fucking before you get it in.
Ohio. We're in Ohio.
We're in Ohio. We're fishing mostly reservoirs, where it goes from 2 foot of water, drops clean down to 20 feet of water in most places.
So now he's.
Okay, 9, 10 feet. Sorry.
Yeah, 9, 10 feet. Yeah. Dennis says he stands on the bank. But yeah, I do not like when he.
Okay, Dano, standing on the bank, do you cast straight out or do you cast parallel with the bank?
You can't cast straight down the bank.
No, but you can cast that way and bring it down as close as you can to the
You
bank.
throw it all the way out as far as you can get it, and you bring it back. Skippy.
Yeah. Maybe 4 to 6 feet in 9 to 10 foot of water.
Right.
That doesn't
But
work. The
bass
square bill's
keep-
meant to knock off the stuff.
When bass are sitting down there, they're looking up.
Oh, here we go.
So I fan it in all directions, so sometimes straight out. I'm gonna prove this point to him this year.
Every time I've told him to take the boat in close to shore, I've caught a fish. Every time I said parallel the boat so I can throw down the bank, I've caught a fish every
But
time.
you want to get like right on the bank. You
No,
need
I
to stay
don't.
like 10 yards off the bank.
You can flip the boat around and put the back in 5, 10 feet off the bank, and you're 17 foot out from
But
me.
the boat don't go like this with the trolling lure. Don't work.
It ain't
like
got
that.
to. We can sit there. We can stop right there. I can fish the shallow. You can fish the supposed strike zone.
All right. Anyways. Yeah.
Just saying.
I want to try to start doing more like drop shot fishing and figuring out how to catch them deep because we don't know how to do that. Catching
No, that's our
like
problem.
Open water, deep water.
That's what we're going to practice this year. We're just going to hammer it. Big, deep diving crankbaits,
drop shots,
flutter spoons, stuff like that
Dragon.
mimics.
Dragon tubes. That's
Yep, dragon stuff out deep. Like 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce freaking swim jig heads, shooting them to the bottom as fast as we can, ripping them back up. We gotta try stuff like that because that's what killed us. That's what kills us at some of these reservoirs. Because most of the fish will push out in the summer, and like the one here locally is what, like 36 feet at its deepest.
Yeah, which isn't deep.
It isn't that deep, but for ours it is.
For us, that's deep, but
Yeah.
I know where they're. I'm pretty sure I know where the smallmouth and the bass are sitting in the summer, but I haven't effectively tried to
Catch them.
like drop shot them, drag tubes, stuff like
Well,
that.
let's say this: he also lived 2.5 hours away last season.
Yeah.
So it's not like he'd come down every weekend and we go hit the water for a couple
We
hours.
live not even 10 minutes from the lake.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
So we're gonna be hitting it hard this year. We got our tournament schedule. I think I said this in our last thing, but one of our tournaments is on Sandusky Bay, so that's gonna be a fun one to try to figure out how to catch them there. We'll have to go practice. It's kind of a far drive, but
We did get to go out, last weekend, kind of walk the bank. They drained it.
yeah.
They drained it, about 20 foot out.
Mhm.
We got to walk along the bank. We got to see some of the good stuff that we wanted to see for the square bills because we're both square bill fans. Regardless, all else fails, we'll throw a square bill.
We got to figure out where the sandy bottom is and the rocky bottom. More rocky bottom.
More rocky so they make noise. Because the square bill, like I said, the square bill is good going through like this, but when it's banging into stuff, it makes a lot of noise.
And
And in dark, murky water,
like the square bill's designed to get hanged. It gets hung up slightly,
some.
and then it pulls. When it pulls off, it is erratic and shoots out.
Yeah,
And that's when
reaction
you usually
strikes.
That's when you get your bites usually.
Yeah, some are smoothed off. Like I was doing a lot of reading
Yeah,
with a lot of different companies. They're just rounded at the end, so when they hit, they just ricochet.
Mhm.
Some have that little bit of lip that when it hits, it hangs.
More of an actual square on the front lip. So
You get a fast action rod as you're doing it, and your rod tip pops, loads, and then comes off. It's going to shoot, and whatever's there is going to go nuts.
We use a little bit of top water, but not as much
I
as
love
we
top
should.
water. I am a top water fanatic. I have 2 boxes slapped full of nothing but top water stuff.
Last year, one of our tournaments, it was hot out, lily pads and stuff, and we were more trying to punch and wacky rig, use jigs and stuff. When I think if we would have been using like a frog or
I threw a frog across them pads. You talking at, what do you call it?
portage.
No, portage. I forgot my frog. My frogs are literally at home.
If we would have used frogs and whopper plop, or what?
Yeah, the whopper plopper would have killed there.
That's where we screwed up that tournament. So, yeah. Anyways, I got my baits from KL Outdoors, the giveaway I won.
Yeah, don't say the word sub in the video. That's a big YouTube no.
Well, as long as we don't. Yeah.
YouTube sees that.
You should say go check out KL.
Yeah. You say checking out, like Passion for Hunting Fishing tells him he went and checked out his backyard, or he's knocking on his door or rung his bell.
Right.
Because, well, they've deleted a lot of accounts because people are like, oh, well, sub to me, and I'll sub to you. And I guess YouTube frowns on that.
Sub for sub.
Yeah.
So this is what I got from KO Outdoors on one of his giveaways. He has quite a few giveaways.
5 times.
That's pretty, yeah, it was pretty cool on that video. He did a random number generator and it kept hitting my number.
He even changed
Even after.
to a different one,
Yeah.
and it hit his number again.
So,
See him?
yeah, good square bill in there.
Yeah.
A deep diver 8.5 and then a bad shad, which is, I'll throw all that stuff. Especially I like that mid range, like 10 to 8 feet. That's a lot when we fish.
I want to see that when you open it.
You want to see this one?
No, I want to see the back.
Oh, yeah.
He got it all covered up with a sticker. Berkeley's pretty good at telling you exactly what they'll do, give or take.
If I'm at the store and it doesn't tell me how deep it dives, I ain't buying it. Because I like to know.
Yeah. Most of all the KVD
I don't want
things
to tie
pretty much
something
hit
on
it.
because it looks sweet, but it only dives 1 feet when I want it to dive 6 feet.
Yeah, everything I got, I know exactly how far it goes down, and it's in my box according to size
That's what
and depth.
my issue is. I need to get a box for
He needs to get organized.
like 5 to 10 feet, less than 5 feet.
Yeah.
I need to put all those crankbaits in a certain.
I got mine. That's how mine are. Like, all mine are separated by depth, size, colors.
BW Sports and Outdoors. I play NASCAR Heat 3, Fortnite, Skyrim every once in a while, but yeah.
My son plays Fortnite.
That's all I play right now.
He plays with Dustin sometimes. And I just started playing that NASCAR Heat. I suck.
I like the NASCAR.
If you need someone to play to wreck people, I got you.
Right.
I'm like a pro at that.
If you do play one of those games and want to add me, just message me and I'll let you know what my username is.
He's having a party.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Won that from KO.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big giveaway box.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're raffling it. It's not a giveaway. We're raffling it off. $5 a spot. It's gonna have at least, I'm saying at least $30 worth of stuff in it.
I'm at like 60 right now.
60. Okay. See.
I'm at 60 right now, and I'm still adding stuff.
Right. So the goal is just maybe 20 spots, $5 a spot.
Yeah. So you pay $5, you get a spot. We're gonna go live here, and we're gonna do it live on Facebook at the same time. We're gonna do a number generator. We're gonna pick a number. Whoever's got that number, I'm gonna ship them this box. No extra cost to them.
Right.
So
$5.
I mean, I've got
So
there's crankbaits in there, soft plastics, some spinner baits. What else is in there? Some hooks. I threw a couple pack of Mustang hooks in there.
I'll throw some crankbaits in
Yep.
there.
And I'd say
Maybe some get a jerk.
99.9% of it's new. It's never even touched water. So.
But Logan, we mostly fish on the bank. We tried fishing deep a few times, but we just haven't figured out how to catch them deep yet.
Yep.
But we're gonna figure that out this year because that's where our weakness is.
I got some awesome new swim jigs this year. Some swim heads with some nice big swim baits on them. I'm gonna try them.
I'm waiting on my Tokyo rigs to come in because I heard that's pretty good.
We got to order them from somewhere else.
Yeah,
Things
we are.
ain't never coming.
Because it keeps the Tokyo rigs has got a weight on it.
A wire.
A wire and then a weight, and then it keeps your bait like 2 inches off the bottom. So if you're in like silt and stuff, you know, your bait might get lost in that muddy silt stuff. But if you keep your bait 2 inches off the water, or off the bottom, sorry.
Yeah.
It'll help out a lot, I think. So I ordered some from Tackle Warehouse or somewhere, and I haven't got them. It's been like 6 months.
So I got my order in right now. I'm going to tell you what it is. I went to Bass Thumb Baits. Ordered me a white and pearl skirt on a pink football head. Then I went to Legendary Baits and I ordered me a white twisty tails to put on the back of that thing, and I'm gonna pop that thing right along the shoreline.
That will work. That's gonna work.
I'm telling you.
A pink jig head.
Pink jig head, white and pearl skirt. It's a short white and pearl skirt with the weed guard, the white weed guard, and a white twisty tail. White pearl twisty tail with silver flake.
That seems to work. Here, if we're just fun fishing, we're throwing a pink ball head jig. Just, you know, the pink ball head jig that's got the hooks already on them.
Yep, like crappie hooks, little crappie jigs. The only difference is I step this one way up, and it's just big.
We catch them all. We catch bass with them too, so
Saw guy.
That's gonna be good.
I've caught a couple smallmouth with
I'm gonna give you a few
them.
of those.
Yeah,
I
ordered like 3.
I'm gonna do more finesse fishing, getting little finesse jigs and stuff. So I think the lakes we fish are pressured a lot, so I'm gonna try to.
See, that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going with the Bass Thumbs and Legendary Baits, because I can throw stuff at them that they've never seen. Color combinations that they ain't never seen.
I mean, square bills aren't exactly finesse. They're not finesse at all, but.
Oh, and
But other than that,
Liquid Mayhem just came out with a night crawler.
Scent.
A night crawler scent.
That's sweet.
So you just slather it down with that.
There we go. Go check Liquid Mayhem out, man.
Yeah, they got some really nice products.
Yeah. Anyways.
Jeez, we got a nipple. Go get that boy a nipple for that club.
A what?
You need a nipple. Beer's probably still full too, isn't it?
Yes. Jeez.
Sexy
I've been
lady.
talking.
Drive me crazy.
Yeah. And there's on one of the local lakes about 20 minutes away. There's about 1 inch to 2 inches of ice on it, so
We might be able to do
we might be doing some ice fishing.
ice fishing videos for y'all. So
It's supposed to stay cold for a while, so
we might not take the shanty out on it.
just depends if it's
Just
done
the
or not.
fact, yeah. Well, it could be done. I don't know. I don't really want to drag it out there and all of us go through the ice.
Well, we're gonna If it's not that, if the ice ain't that deep, we're not taking the shanty.
Oh, if I go out there and cut a hole, it's 4 or 5 inches deep. We're taking the shanty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if it's only like three to maybe a little about 4, then we're just gonna go out and dig a couple holes and catch a fish.
BW Sports and Outdoors. Go check out our Facebook, and probably have to scroll down a bunch. But my buck is the biggest buck either one of us has shot.
Yeah.
He shot one almost that big, or it was probably that big. Oh yeah, that one.
That one or that one?
Anyways,
this is my garbage book.
He shot that one, and basically it ran far, and we couldn't find it. And a couple weeks later, he found
That
it.
somebody's climbed under a tree. There was a fallen tree, and it had climbed up underneath it. Could not find it. I was sitting in my stand, and I kept getting a whiff of something that rotted. So I waited the day out. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was hot. Got like 60-something degrees. I got out and started walking through the woods. I just followed the smell. Well, as I walked past it, I lost the smell, and I turned around. I'm looking, and all you could see was this little puff of white sticking out from underneath this tree. I looked under there; it was crammed underneath the tree. So I drug it out and called the game warden, and I was like, "I can tag it if you want me to." And he's like, "No, don't worry about it." He's like, "Most people don't even say that," and he let me keep the head off of it. He said I had to take the remains though and dispose of them, basically.
Yeah, we might get a hunt on the I'm gonna film Joey hunting this weekend if he comes down. I'll post it if we I mean, if we see a few deer, I'll probably post it. If we get one, I'll post it for sure. But if we don't see anything, I'm not gonna post it. So
use that and the GoPros.
Yep.
Is he using his crossbow?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Okay. On the bottom of it, hook one of those one of the GoPros.
Yeah.
So it'll face out, and then you can just take the other one and kind of stick it
Just think
somewhere.
about putting it on the tree above me.
Yeah. Just get a bunch of different angles, and we'll freak it because we need some more outdoor videos, draw some people in. Because we are in Ohio, you know, we are known for having monster ass bucks walking around everywhere.
Logan, I like hunting better.
I'm a fisherman.
Bruce likes fishing.
I like fishing better.
Fishing's growing on me because you can fish all year round, where you can only hunt in the fall. And I love hunting, but I get tired of waiting. Like, if I hunt at my dad's, I love it because I'm pretty guaranteed I'm going to see a deer. But if I hunt somewhere where I don't know where the deer are coming from and stuff, I don't like it that much. And
yeah,
snow in Washington. We're about to get some snow here. We got about 4 inches the other day, but we're supposed to get a big storm
We're getting
this weekend.
freezing rain tonight.
yeah, it's already started.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't go to my second class.
That's not why.
Well, that's the main reason. I didn't want to go, but that's like
That
the main
that was
reason.
a good excuse though.
Yeah.
Like, that was a reason not to go.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, like I said, we're doing a giveaway.
Spitting a few places here.
Yeah, we got snow. I hope he can do that hunt this weekend. That'd be really cool.
He might not come down if it snows bad.
Well, I'm home with the children because the wife didn't pick up the weekend. So I'm home with the children all weekend.
I possibly might do a coyote hunt since it's snow on the ground now. Get my gun sighted in real quick.
That's what you should do. You should take your butt to the fin.
I ain't going there now. I know it's shooting a foot right. I'm just gonna set it down. I might go to the fin and have to get some more ammo.
No, I'm saying go to the fin and then go down to the shooting range.
I might do that. Yeah.
And then get it sighted in this weekend. And then next weekend we'll go bust some coyote ass.
Hey, yank your crank.
I love that name.
When you throw square bills, do you stay off the bank and cast at a 45, say 30 yards, 25 yards off the bank and cast at a 45? Or do you go like 5 yards from the bank and cast it
not 5 yards from the bank.
Bull crap, it ain't that. Okay, 5 feet from the bank.
5 feet from the
That's
bank.
how he does it. And then he throws straight down the shorelines.
I don't do that.
Why
I
would-
turn the boat sideways so both people can fish. I get 8 to 10 yards off the shoreline where the drop is. It's still rock. And I cast both ways.
Wrong. 5 feet is what he wants to do.
I don't like casting
Like the boat's almost hitting the shore. Freaking rocks and crap hitting the trolling motor. And he's like, get closer, get closer.
No. This mother, he wants to point himself. He turns the boat this way. And he'll point himself right at everything. So where he's 30 foot off the shore, I'm like 47 foot off the shore because I'm on the back of the boat.
He doesn't run the trolling motor that much and doesn't understand that when it's windy and it's blowing and the waves are crashing against your junk trolling motor, that it's hard to keep the boat parallel to the bank.
He's just a sissy. And he runs at 10 knots. He'll turn it crank it.
On the lowest setting it
He'll crank it.
goes.
And then he'll turn it on though, that's the problem. Instead of using his foot and just touching it every once in a while to move, he'll just turn it on and leave it. We'll be fishing and that thing, it doesn't hold, so it'll turn. Next thing you know, the whole boat's spinning.
Okay, but when it's windy and it's blowing you, and you got to put it on like 3 or 4. We have 1 to 5. You got to put it on like 3 or 4. Well, when the wind stops and it starts, it'll take you, and then we just need a better trolling motor. That's all it is. What's up, Bass Bros?
I run a trolling motor every once in a while. I'm gonna do it more this year though.
Yeah, so I can actually catch fish. Not listen to him whine.
Yeah. He can't catch fish if they
He
jump
can
on the
back
boat.
boat me, and I'll still catch more fish than him.
He didn't last season.
We're gonna do a little competition this year.
He didn't last season.
We're gonna do a little competition this year. We're gonna have a bet.
Okay. Bet is we'll shave our eyebrows.
Will my eyebrows grow back?
He just asked that.
Dead serious.
Yes, they'll grow back.
No, I want to bait. Or my eyebrow's gonna grow back.
He seriously asked that.
That's a dumb question.
This is college graduate Dustin. Just asked.
So
if
fuck,
his
I don't know about.
eyebrows
I've
grow
never
back.
shaved my eyebrows before.
Okay, any hair, when you buzz your hair, does it grow back?
Yeah,
When
but
you shave off your little girl fuzz, does it come back?
okay, deal.
It'll come
Okay.
back.
Shake on it. Fucking live video right here.
Most
You're not
fish.
gonna-
Most fish. All
Okay,
season.
wait,
Most
what?
fish? You want to go most fish or you want to go most bass?
Most weight. Highest
Most
weight.
Oh, I was going catfishing.
Highest weight at the end of the championship.
Gunner, pick me up. We're going catfishing.
No. In any tournament we do, it can be an open tournament. The highest weight.
Okay.
Bass only.
Bass
If we
only.
do a crappie tournament, I'm not counting that. Bass only.
Okay.
Shave your eyebrows at the end of the year.
Eyebrows at the end of the season for the person that caught the less amount of weight. Sounds good to me. Because hell, my one fish weighed more than all three of your fish.
BW Sports, no. I wish I could kill a bear. We don't.
Oh yeah.
We can't hunt bears in Ohio, but
This is a West Virginia bear that my father-in-law shot in West Virginia. He's no longer with us. He gave that to me before he passed away.
and stay off the bank at least 20 to 30. That is what I do. And you cast at a 45-degree angle or straight. That's what you do.
You don't ever cast straight though.
No, because you whine because you want to throw that way.
Why would you run? We're talking square bills in a reservoir. See, you didn't tell him that. Okay,
It don't
10
matter.
foot off, 10 to 20, 10 feet
5
offshore.
feet.
10 feet offshore, it drops to 9 to 10 to 20 feet in most places.
I wish we still had the footage.
I do too. If you trying to catch, you catching the fish without catching the fish, he really didn't even know he had a fish until he picked his rod
I
up.
did too. I just leaned.
Who's that that's seen that
Instead
video?
of hooking it like this, I just leaned into
He
it.
didn't
like,
lean into shit. He was just
boom.
reeling.
She was already on the boat.
He was reeling it right before he pulled it into the boat. Is when he pulled it into the boat. He never set the hook.
It was already set for me.
Hooks
I just
don't
lean
set
into
themselves,
it.
bro.
When the bass eats it and takes off, it does.
And then he was so damn excited he almost pissed himself. He couldn't control the fish. He couldn't get the hooks out of its mouth. It's flopping all over the deck. I had to cut 10 minutes of him wrestling this tiny little bass
Now he's gonna. Now he's
all
talking,
over the boat.
Now he's talking out his butt. Yep, he sure is.
He said 45 to both anglers. Yeah, it would help if he was throwing 45 and the boat was sideways.
It would be up.
But it's not.
He said I
If
would
this
be
is the
up
bank,
a lot closer or throwing a different bait.
like this. This is how we go
Listen,
down.
Bruce, he's full of crap though, because we just went up to the lake the other day, and at no point did it go like this and drop off. It's a shallow, gradual grade.
On this side of the lake, we don't ever fish this side of the lake. You always smoke past this whole side of the lake.
No,
And
we
you want to
fish-
go over to
we
the
fish-
30-foot deep
We
stuff.
fish them rip-rap rocks every time, and you want me to get right up on the bank.
We
and do
never
this.
fish them. We fish the ones over by the docks and where them rocks roll off.
I'll be sure to check out Yank Your Crank.
Yeah, I do. I love that name though.
I haven't checked you out, but I'll come check you out after this.
I did. I kind of
When
seen
I
him
get some
on.
time.
I think it was Passion for Hunting and Fishing.
Mhm.
I think that's where I seen him. But I seen the name and I was like, I gotta see what this guy's about.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll check him out. Go check him out, guys. Yeah. Big things coming. We're gonna win this thing.
Yep.
We're gonna make some cash on bass fishing.
He's about the cash. I want a trophy.
I want a trophy too.
Cash you burn through real fast. A trophy will hang on your wall forever.
Cash buys me new rods and reels
That too.
and a nice drum rod.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta talk to you after this too.
He said he's enjoying this stream.
See, I told you if we bickered back and forth, people would love it.
Sponsor, there's 6 tournaments in our series: Team Bass Extreme, Mid Ohio, or Mid Buckeye Conference, and then there's a 2-day championship tournament at the end of the year in Allen Creek.
Which is Lake Erie.
Allen Creek.
Allen Creek?
Allen Creek is the championship. Our last regular season tournament is in Sandusky Bay.
Sandusky Bay. Which is...
Which Sandusky Bay is Lake Erie.
Yeah.
It's a bay.
What is it
We're
gonna
gonna
have
do
the
some
whole lake
open
to us?
tournaments. that our Team Bass Extreme has open tournaments throughout Ohio, and then we're gonna do some other ones. Like there's a Ohio State.
What kind of whiskey is that?
Tappan Lake. Here, I'll put it up here to the
Yeah.
camera. Russell's Reserve Small Batch Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 110 proof. You can't buy this in Ohio.
That shit's good. It's good.
It's pretty good.
Next year, tell me you want 2. That one's going too
We're
fast.
gonna go back down for a weekend here pretty soon.
Are you?
That's the plan, Stan.
There you go. Well, let me know before y'all go, and I'll give you some money. You can bring me back a couple of them.
They make absolute vodka there too. I just did that again.
He can't even button his damn shirt. Talking about he's a fish master.
Well, our first tournament, somebody caught like 22 pounds. 22 pounds. On
Yeah, it was
that.
like 21.6.
And then the rest of the season,
That was just way low numbers.
like 15 is your max. I mean, they caught 22 pounds because they caught like a 6.5 pound female with full of eggs.
Big fat belly on
And
it.
it was cold out. Water temps was like 42, 43. But they got her done that day. They came in with a full bag.
No, we have not killed a bear.
Nope. I'd like to kill a bear.
Well, that's my end game goal. I want to buy some property in West Virginia and put a light, like it's just a pole light
And then you can
with a box on it, and then I get a utility bill, and then I'll be a resident of West Virginia. It won't cost me $1,500 to go hunt a bear.
Yeah. You can get on a waiting list for bear in Kentucky and West Virginia, I think, and also elk. You can hunt elk in Kentucky, but you'll be on a waiting list for a tag for so many years, and you gotta pay so much.
He said 22 isn't bad, 15 isn't too shabby, 15
Yeah.
pounds. What was mine? Mine was like, my bass was what? That one we caught at,
4 or 5,
Portage.
4.5 pounds probably.
Yeah. That was a good fish.
Yeah. My biggest is like 4.
That one is the big one. We pulled into this channel. Now, you got to grant it, Portage Lake is so clear that we seen, what, probably 10, 15
At
feet
least,
down.
Yeah.
Easy.
That is crazy for Ohio.
Yeah. It was so clear. We cut back in this little cove right near the end of the tournament, and there was just bass everywhere. So we just kind of hung around the outside of it, and I was ripping my square bill up and down the 2 bank sides. I caught that one. We put it in the live well, and there was one that was probably,
It had to be 5.5, 6 pounds.
yeah, it was huge. It ignored everything. After that, we went down and we found a bedding female, and she was absolutely ginormous. But she had nothing. We threw everything we could think at her, and she wasn't nothing to do with nothing.
See, what I learned from last year is when they're spawning, you can't go right up to the bank and get on their beds.
No, you
gotta stay back, see the bed, and throw to the bed. What's hard around here though is the water's stained and dirty. That's the only lake that I've ever been to that's clear. Everything is stained and dirty.
Everything is dark brown.
So it's hard to see the beds.
So it's black and blue for us.
But River Rat Skippy said he's caught a 13 pounder in Florida in 7th grade. That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
sick.
there's some monsters down there. Some absolute monsters. I wish my mother-in-law would let me borrow the big fish, because I think it's 12. I think it's a 12 pounder. It's got a big bucket mouth on it. You can stick your face in it.
Yeah.
Well, you can probably stick your face in it because my face is fat and huge.
Yeah, no kidding.
But
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't know. My goal this year, I don't care about my eyebrows, but my goal this year, I want to catch at least a 5 pounder.
Holy cow! Winning bag was 32 pounds.
Where? In his tournaments?
Yeah. That's if it rains hard around here, instantly dirty.
Oh yeah. We get some. If it doesn't rain for a while, like the edge of the water, it gets somewhat clear. Like you can kind of see the fish. You can kind of see some structure. But the minute it rains, buddy, it's just dark.
Best I've seen at Pleasant Hill is like 3-foot visibility.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you got like a neon yellow chartreuse bait. You know, you drop it down. You can It's like 3 to 4 feet is the.
Hell, I got them Strike King flutter spoons.
What's up, RGF?
Remember them? I threw that thing out. It didn't even go a foot down before you could stop seeing the shimmer on it.
But the fish can still see it.
Yeah, but I'm saying I couldn't see it, and I was like, damn.
Need some better polarized glasses.
Who?
We do.
I have Oakleys.
Oh, you do. I don't. I got some.
You do now?
They're not Oakleys. They're not in. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're in there. I put them back in there. See what the fuck.
I wondered because I looked for them the other day.
Don't you be taking and wearing them.
How?
I gave you those for one reason.
These ain't Oakleys. They're not in here.
Oh, they're not in
They're
there?
in my
Oh,
gun
you lost
cabinet.
them. They're in where?
They're in my gun
They're in your go bag.
cabinet. Gun cabinet.
Oh, that's all that crap.
Needs hearing aids.
I do, and glasses. All that
But
crap.
yeah, I got me some good ones now since we had that won that giveaway.
Yep. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you have good electronics, you can see them on beds if it's dirty or not. But we don't. We don't have.
No, we're poor. We're running a Helix 5, which I still bought brand new for $5 plus.
Yeah, $500. But
So
it'd be nice to have a brand new, couple Helix 12s or some Panoptics and
like $2,000.
shoot like $4,000.
$4,000 in optic there.
That'd be sweet.
Speaking of, that's what I was going to tell you. The trolling motor, I'm glad I did not put one of them things on hold. Because you have to have a Helix 7 is the lowest one you can have to control those. Where you set them on the path, they will not hook to
They'll
anything.
spot lock still.
Well, yeah, they'll spot lock, but they won't trace.
They don't, get on the bank like you want them to.
Yeah. So,
Man.
but yeah. Other than that, I think that's about all we got to do for now. I
I
mean,
mean,
we still got 11 people. We can sit ship people a little longer.
Yeah. Like I said, hopefully Joey comes down and we get a good hunt on video.
Yeah. Somebody, which I ain't mad at him because he got his PB. He went and done it, but if he'd done what he was supposed to do.
That was your fault. You were
Was
supposed
it?
to bring me the GoPros that night.
Was it? I was supposed to go ask your daddy, could I come hunt on your land?
You were supposed to bring me the GoPros the night before and you didn't.
Yeah, but see, what would have happened if I'd have been in the stand right beside you?
But like I knew I was gonna. That's the first time I went out. I did not expect the buck to walk right up to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not mad. That's a nice deer, and you gotta go get it hanging on your wall.
I couldn't pass.
But from this point out, when we go hunting, there's gonna be a cameraman.
I know one. I'm gonna have all my stuff ready for Joey. We're gonna get it done. He's gonna shoot a doe. I don't care if it's brown, it's down.
Brown's
So
down.
I can get one on camera.
That's it.
Yeah, first hunt on camera.
We'll make some
Get
jerky.
her done.
I got an air fryer for Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah.
What, could you do jerky in that, probably?
I don't know. I have to look it up. You might.
Turn that sucker on low. We have chest mounts, but
Yeah, we have chest and I have like gun and bar mounts and I have all kinds
sticky
of
mounts.
sticky mounts and
It don't help if you don't
Clips.
take them with you, though.
yep.
Like
if
you
don't
said,
take
you need to always have it rolling.
Well, at the time,
We
it wasn't here.
didn't have all our stuff.
All our stuff wasn't here, and I took the cameras home to take the footage off of them to make a video, and I forgot. I was supposed to run him over, drop him off in his truck that night, and I completely forgot. I got tied up with my kids. I think we was playing a board game or something.
She'll be hanging here in a month.
Yeah, she'll probably be downstairs. We'll have some pictures of her.
No, I think we're gonna take that bear down.
I'm gonna hang her right in the middle.
Yes, sir.
And we can.
I'll just have to tilt the camera up some more so you can see her.
No, you won't. That's something that'll sit right here.
They'll have to put it down
This
here.
chest will be like right here so it doesn't hit the ceiling.
But it turned. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that though, because it turns right. It's a right turn.
Yeah.
On the deer, so.
I put it downstairs. Let everybody enjoy it. We got these and the bear and right here.
I'll get it.
Right here's where our first trophy's gonna go, and then our second, and then our third, and then over there's some room for 4, 5, and 6.
I hope it's. I mean.
And then right here's gonna be a nice big bass trophies, as many as I can fit in this little area.
It sucks if you catch your PB in a tournament. Well, no.
You take pictures and
does,
measure it.
Yeah. He does, what do they call it?
He does the photo.
Yeah, you just measure it and take a photo.
Measure it, round, length, open his mouth, measure that, take a couple pictures, he'll recreate it.
Yeah. We wish these bucks were a little bigger. It'd be a lot better in the background.
Yeah, but they're doable.
Yeah.
Look, this right here is a prize in Florida. That right there, that's a monster in Florida.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys got ice? Yeah, you got any ice there?
Yeah, he's already been ice fishing.
I forget where is he from. I always forget where he's from.
If you wouldn't ask me, I could have told you. No.
No, that's fucking. Never mind. Just. I didn't say that.
Indiana for a limit on the bass.
You can't keep over. You can't. So you can't keep over 15 inch. So you have to have them recreated. Oh yeah, that's what we do here. Well, in Ohio, you can keep anything over 12. Yeah. But the taxidermist that I got my buck done at, he said just take pictures and throw it back.
Yeah.
And he can recreate it. So.
Yeah, Dano's got pictures of ice fishing. I think he went ice fishing with his kid. We're
gonna do some muskie fishing.
There's a guide. What's his name?
Ohio Outdoor Adventures.
Go check him out.
Ohio charter. He does muskie charters and flathead charters. And you go check out his page. He's caught some monster flatheads.
We're gonna do both. Actually, we're gonna do the muskie one, and then we're gonna go
flathead fishing with Gunner.
We're gonna go flathead fishing with Gunner, because Gunner uses hooks this big and bait this big to catch fish this big. So I want to go.
He said he used a 12-inch smallmouth one time for bait.
Yeah.
He catches
monsters.
30+ pounds. I'm not sure what his biggest is, but yeah, he's really good.
I don't know. I catch a catfish that I can hold in my chest and his tail touches. I'm measuring. I'll get it mounted.
Oh,
I think it'll probably be like the first catfish mount ever. Like eating a bluegill. I want to be like eating a bluegill at the same time.
He said he caught a 75-pound flathead.
Hell yeah. Yeah, River Rat does it. I seen he's catching fish off the bridge last year, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I watched him catch a couple fish off there.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Big things coming. It's hard to do stuff when it's cold out.
Yeah. We'll get it done. We'll get stuff rolling, and I just want to get some more hunts in. You can film your brother.
No, he hasn't shot a deer yet because he don't hunt in the right spot. He hunts in my old stand, and the neighbors. It's right by the neighbors, and they logged all their trees out, and they got a dog that don't shut up, and all kinds of stuff. So.
Speaking of dogs that don't shut up.
What's up, puppy? Down. Come here, buddy. Give me a hug. Oh, here's our mascot.
There's Sonny.
Sonny boy.
The half coyote, half German Shepherd.
He ain't a coyote.
He gonna knock a camera over. Watch.
Come on, buddy.
Here it goes.
Hey! Out. Go on.
He's after your wife's food.
Why she set her ruler, I don't know. But.
For the dog, it was all planned.
Alright. That's my puppy.
Yeah, that's Sonny.
He's pretty good, but he's a wolf.
We froze.
He's a German Shepherd, possibly wolf.
We froze.
We're frozen. Cause of dang dog. Well, we're frozen, but it don't show that we're frozen.
Am I still moving on there?
Well, it's still counting the time down.
Can y'all still hear us?
Oh, I got her fixed up.
We good? Oh, there we go.
Had the low battery symbol on her.
All right, well, we're going to call it here. So y'all go check out Liquid Mayhem for all your bait set needs. Go check out Legendary Baits for all custom baits. Go check out SixGill fishing rod reels. They have hard plastics. And go check out Bass Thumb for all your pitching, flipping, and spinner bait needs. You full customize them. Go check out KO Outdoors. Go check out Hook'em Dano. Go check out River Rat Skippy.
Yank your crank.
Fishing, Yank your crank. Everybody's on this